All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Arethian Nights. I am your dungeon master, Ree, and we are on alternative time tonight. So this is really the correct schedule. So welcome. This is the finale of season one. So we made it through to the end, and our entire party is alive, which I think deserves a round of applause for them.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Sure. But I've warned them that tonight they may all die. Who knows? But as for me and other announcements for this channel, make sure to join us on Tuesday where we will do the Tower and continue our Mage the Ascension campaign and discover just what's happening during the day in the world of darkness. There may be a few other things, drip feeding through through the timeline, through the web, or whatever other euphemism for that I can come up with. And I think that's it for me. So we're going to go through here and introduce all of our wonderful players. And we're going to start with Ursa.
What's up, y'all? It's the season finale. Y'all already know who it is. I'm going to keep it short because of the time schedule. So next caller.
All right. Ari, it's your turn.
But why? Hi, I'm Ari. I'm playing Layla tonight. Who I promise I am more awake than this normally. I am just very tired. I play here. I play over on Kira's channel. No, I'm over on the Bear Pen. Follow me at Small Shadow Snack for possums. Like I need more coffee.
You sat there the whole time and you didn't get the cup.
She's tired. She's tired from all that bullshit.
All
Look,
right. Well,
mistakes
next.
were made, and I wanted to eat my sandwich.
Good,
Leave me be.
good luck following that. Kira, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Kira858, and I'm playing Aspen, who's looking forward to see what this magical isles have before us. In terms of projects, I'll always save that towards the end. So that's me.
All right. Next up, Sir Monolith.
Hi, I'm Sir Monolith, or at Sir Monolith on the Twitters. I mean, not I don't do a whole lot on there, but you can definitely check me out here on Ree's channel on the new Mage game Tuesdays. Which, if you didn't see the first game, you should go back and check it out because that was a hilarious start to the season.
Better believe it.
Yeah, no, it was great. And yeah, just looking forward to the new seasons of Arethian Nights and Price of Power. Oh, and I'm playing Axel here, if you didn't know that already.
All right. Last but certainly not least, Liza.
Heyo, I'm Liza. I go by they, them. You can find me everywhere on the internet as at Classical Liza. That is on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, and even Instagram. If you need to see all the other shows that I'm in, just go to bio.link/classical Liza. I usually update my schedule on there so you can know where I'm at. I am going to be on break starting next week, Wednesday. So that means very, very little Twitter, whatever. Don't worry, I'm fine. What else? Oh yeah, today I'll be playing Dewdrop, the Genasi from Minnesota.
All right. And with that, our cast has been introduced, our adventurers already. So as we return to our game, to return to our story, our party has decided to rest for the evening just off the coast of the Mystic Isles, after determining that there were reefs that spotted the water below them. You all fall asleep slowly, and nothing happens. The night is peaceful. There is a bit of a gentle sway in the ocean, which is unpleasant for some of you. The next morning, you all wake up rather early. The sun seems to be just peeking over the horizon, kind of bathing everything in this kind of very beautiful orangish color. Do you all want to do anything this morning?
Oh, Reagan's going out on the deck because he's an early riser.
Yeah, step foot on the deck, and there's a bit of a kind of a brisk chill in the air, a little cold. Other than that, it looks fine.
Yeah, I was say Aspen, of course, makes their way up to the top, surveys the location, and yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, I guess we were preparing our way for entering the shores, right? What was the plan we were planning on doing? We were taking
Small boat
small boat, right?
through the rocks,
Mhm.
seeing where if we can get to shore. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that'd be our plan.
If
Hey,
Reagan sees
Layla,
you. Oh, you go ahead.
Layla has rolled over in bed, pulled the blanket up over her head, and tucked her head under one of the pillows.
Oh, thing.
Yeah, Axel will definitely be out there early riser with Reagan as well, because he's kind of excited to get underway now finally at our new place and get out there and start making new inroads and finding out what is going to be in store for us.
Okay.
Do you all
3
see
of you.
anything on the horizon? Like Reagan will be asking that to both Aspen and Axel.
Let's find out. Does I guess I have to probably roll a perception check for that.
Sure.
At least I'm assuming, right? Or should you just use my passive perception? I guess I'm actively looking for it.
Yeah, you're actively searching, so this would be an actual perception check.
All right. Okay.
Ooh, 27.
22.
It's funny because out of
22.
I accidentally rolled with disadvantage, but it's like 27 and 28.
All right. Well, you look out over the water and things seem pretty clear. Now in this kind of early morning light, you can definitely pick out that there were a good number of rocks and reefs beneath you, and it would have been rather difficult to kind of navigate through it. So you do feel that you've made a wise decision. You can see that the island itself has a sandy beach section that slowly becomes filled with vegetation as you go forward. The trees seem to be tropical. You aren't quite sure what kind exactly, but nothing seems out of the ordinary for what you'd expect on an island.
So it seems like we then have, like you said, a safe road in to. Does it seem safe enough to bring the big ship in, or just that we can bring the smaller ships in?
You think it would be easier to do the smaller ships, but you could probably get the bigger ship in.
Yeah, well, I think we can probably stick with just our original plan of bringing the smaller ships in, just to be on the safe side and keep our ships as protected as possible.
Yeah, that's fair in case there's any threats on the land besides these reefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't even know if there's anything nesting in these rocks.
Exactly. So yeah, I guess we prepare for taking the small ship up.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't take you very long to lower it into the water. You do know that these ships are powered. These smaller vessels are powered by their own special crystals.
Reagan will go get
None of you.
Dewdrop and Dio and Layla and see if they're up to it.
Okay.
Basically, not
fine.
Of course.
Well, whose room are you going to first?
Definitely Dewdrop first, because that's the one Reagan would feel most comfortable with. Because Reagan knows the drill.
All right. You make it to her door. I
As-
assume you will knock.
As he does, I'm just gonna open it. So this would be the first time Regan would have a chance to like see what's behind the living space.
What's crazy is he
wanted to.
wouldn't.
Peel back the curtain.
His passive perception is 11, so he wouldn't see much if you were quick about it. That's the whole thing. It's like, if you want him to, you'd have to make it a point.
Would you say this is like
No.
Dewdrop's equivalent of like lifting up her skirt?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this basically
Happenstance.
it was just a
Metaphorically, of course.
coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was like after Dewdrop has prepared to go out, she didn't realize that Regan's gonna come to knock. So.
Oh, there you are, Dewdrop.
She quickly closes the door. Oh, hi. Were you looking for me? Is there anything you need?
Yes, we are about to head over to the island. We are, I don't even know how many yards, mathematically speaking.
We are a little bit
Yeah.
Matthewards.
We're a distance away from the island, and we resolved to take a small boat out there first, while letting the big ship remain here. Do you wish to come with us?
Oh, I would love to. Won't be riding the boat. I'll be swimming. I have missed swimming, so
As you wish.
we'll see you
And
there then.
Reagan will nod, and he'll go ahead and knock on Dio's door next.
It takes a moment, but Dio does open the door. Ah, Megan, hi.
It's time for the plan, Dio. Do you still wish to come with us?
Actually, I'm gonna stay with the boat. I was speaking with one of the sailors, and they said there are some very large crabs that can appear out here, and if we all leave, then the boat will kind of be unprotected.
Very well. I trust your judgment on this. And then Reagan will knock on the door of Layla. And Reagan say Layla for last, because he can recall what it's like to wake up Layla.
You're like, ha!
Yeah, so he'll knock. He'll knock politely. He good boy. Layla, are you there?
Maybe.
You remember the plan, do you not?
We have a plan.
We're taking the small ship out to the island. The time has come, friend.
Yes, the island. Very fancy. Oh my god, today's the day for the island. And there is a loud thunk as she's hurrying to get out of bed, and she fell on the floor.
Are they? Is everything all right?
Yes! Hold on, I'm getting dressed. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Don't
I'll
let
see-
any of them know that I've said that.
I'll wait for you up top, friend.
Oh my god, where are my clothes?
Reagan will chuckle to himself as he walks away. But he'll dip in on Lady Peeler too. That'll be his last check.
She is there, and you do see that though she does not come to the door, it is not locked or anything.
He will still knock all the same to be polite.
You may
And yeah, then he'll enter. Like, Lady Peeler, I don't know if we made you completely aware of our plan, but most of our group will be departing for the island in the distance. And we wish to leave you on board as a matter of safety, but I suppose you can do what you want, can't you? I do believe this is the safest place for you, but if you wish to come with us, we would like to know.
No. I feel that there would be wisdom in staying here to protect this boat.
And Reagan will nod, and respectfully so, like definitely more reverently so. And be like, with that, my lady, I will depart.
Be careful.
I'll accept this as a goddess's favor. As Reagan walks away. And that'll be it from Reagan. It's like he's coming back up to the top of the deck.
All right. If there are no further conversations, then you all gather on the boat. I don't believe any of you have proficiency in water vehicles, so one of you will need to make a dexterity check without no proficiency modifier, and with disadvantage to steer this craft.
We could just take a crew member, can't we?
I'm also going to be
maybe.
swimming.
Yeah, I would say if Dewdrop is swimming, then you could just bring a person that could probably steer it for you. That's fine. Is that what you'd like to do?
We did hire them for a reason, right?
Yes.
Hey, this your crew, Captain. What you gonna do, Aspen?
Oh yeah, Captain. Yeah, what's for their spots? They wouldn't be push you on the ship on the boat. That's what the crew's for. So they would definitely bring in a few crew members to, be directing the ship to shore.
I will say, if one of you wishes to, since all of you have really high passive perception, or almost all of you, if you wish to kind of help them out by spotting things, you can give them advantage.
Yes,
Or you
absolutely.
Can go, all right.
If only Reagan had guidance.
Actually, that's what I was checking to see if I had it. I was like, oh, nope, I do not. Okay.
No bonuses?
Wah, wah,
Okay.
wah.
You all are moving kind of slowly through the waters, and you get through the first half of this distance without much of an issue. As you are moving through the rest of it, you notice that the rocks begin to be a bit more compacted, a bit closer together. And as you're trying to pass through, there are several times when you begin to feel the boat scrape against rocks and other kind of algae in the water below you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage, they failed it? Oh, good lord. Okay.
Like all of us, or just
If I knew I would've
Everybody
blessed
except
this.
Dewdrop.
This is so sad.
Okay.
Yeah, because Dewdrop is swimming.
Dewdrop's in the
15.
water.
you said dexterity with disadvantage?
No, just the
Normal
dexterity
deck
save.
save? Okay.
Yep, just the regular dexterity. If you have
Nice.
armor or something that gives you disadvantage, then that would apply, but
16.
Now we get
23.
that's nice.
The
only
lowest.
disadvantages on
was-
stealth, baby.
All right, nobody
Mhm.
rolled below 15, correct?
Yeah, so far.
All
That would
right.
appear to
The
be the
boat
case.
begins to move,
You
and you
just made
see
it.
I know, right?
sections of it begin to kind of get peeled away, and water does begin to come in. But just you all are kind of moving just past a particularly large rock, the entire boat gets knocked up, and you all get jockeyed and begin to kind of slip away. But you each manage to grab hold of the sides of the boat and hold on as the water begins to kind of settle again. After that, the boat does manage to arrive, but you see the person who's with you, which we'll say it's Elias, the satyr that has joined you. He
Sweet.
kind of looks at you all and goes, "All right, well, it's unfortunate, but I'm going to have to stay here to kind of fix this. Though, to be honest, I was going to go on the island anyway, but I was going to pretend. I will fix this for when you come back."
Reagan
Alright.
will leave Nyquin, his owl, with Elias and telepathically instruct the owl, if something happens to our friend here, come find me.
You get you don't really get a answer from the owl, but there is a sense of understanding kind of fills you, and you figure it will obey.
All right.
Aspie will look towards Elias and say, very well, stay safe. If you see anything dangerous coming on the horizon, yell and we'll see if we could be able to come to you.
I assure you, you will be very aware if I see anything dangerous on the horizon.
Fantastic. All right, wish you luck. And Aspie will hop off and step a few steps into the magical isles. It's a beach area, right?
Yes, the first part is a white sandy beach, and then as you get further and further, it becomes more green until eventually you reach a more of a tropical forest.
Yeah, Axel's right there behind him. There's we are boots on the ground. It's time to do some exploring.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make our new home safe if it's not already, and or make friends with our new neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Reagan will step
Aspie
out
will
of the boat.
grab the Aspie will grab the some of the sand from off the ground. It says, looks like we're here, the first individuals to reach this destination.
Reagan will hop off the boat and stick his hand out to Layla to assist her off the boat if she takes it.
She does, because she's looking at the water like, I don't really want to get wet. And she's also half asleep. So she's just like, what's going on? Why are we on an island? Why didn't I bring my bathing suit?
Well,
Reagan's
there's
got
nobody
you.
here to see you.
Oh, please. There's plenty of people here to see me. There's a whole ship back there.
Well, they can't see this far.
It's not like we
Okay,
exactly
let's-
asked, friends.
Make sure there's no. Let's just make sure there's no dangerous wildlife first.
At this point, Dewdrop would have come up from the water.
In like
And,
killer
you know.
whale form or something.
No, she swam.
Yeah, water
Oh, just-
genasi. She can
I'm
just
a
do that.
water genasi,
Like you
bitch.
turned into something. Well, I'm on a boat, bitch, or I was.
You were. You're not
Yeah.
anymore.
Not anymore.
How was your
Um,
swim, Dewdrop?
It was beautiful. I haven't been swimming in a while, and it was nice. How was your boat ride? Did anything
It got a
happen?
little rocky,
Huh?
but we managed to get through it in one piece.
Good to hear.
You see anything interesting underwater?
Not really. Talked to a couple of people, but it's pretty good.
You talk to people.
Yes. Schools of people.
There are others of your kind.
No.
Fish.
Huh? Yeah, fish. Yeah.
I suppose you can call them that.
Something fishy.
Oh, very well then. I've never been one to have a conversation with a fish.
I'm usually eating them.
Sometimes your food has different kinds of information to give you, and not just through taste, though still involving a mouth.
Mhm.
Conversations, my man. That's what I meant.
Interesting.
And with that, Aspen takes out their bow, the nicely enchanted bow that has the, I think it was two, was it lion heads, one gold and one black, and says, "Well, supposedly this place is dangerous. Eyes up and forward. Who knows what we can come across?" And you start to make it their way inside to the forest.
Aye, aye, Captain. That's Reagan as he follows suit.
All right. Are you all looking to stealth?
Yes.
Y'all are.
Pass
Okay.
on trace.
I mean, why wouldn't you be kind of being cautious in some unknown land where nobody's ever returned from?
Yeah.
right.
You've seen Reagan's intelligence.
Make me some stealth checks. Add 10.
Without a trace.
Yeah, plus 10.
Make dex and add 10 for pass without a trace, guys. I got you.
That
plus
is going
10?
to save me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
We about to vanish into the ethereal plane. Go ahead.
so my roll originally, because I got a 19 on the dice plus 11 was 30, so I had 10 onto that.
So 40. That is beyond godlike.
Layla just disappeared from everything.
Yeah. You just magically appear on Twitch.
Do we get paid to be here?
I only rolled
Oh,
a 5, so I only had
bits.
an 18. But
Oh, okay.
plus 10, so 28.
Reagan switching armor first
Ooh, okay.
before sneaking. So he's
Alright.
switching to
Switching to sneaky
is-
armor.
yeah, just a
That
grade
is-
down of medium armor, so he doesn't get
Sneak
disadvantage on
mode
the stealth.
activate.
Mhm.
Ooh,
I
okay.
got a 23.
37.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, hold on. That was normal. Why did they give me disadvantage? I don't have heavy armor on.
Did you click disadvantage?
No, it just automatically calculated
Oh.
as heavy. Oh, because I wrote down the enchanted armor itself. It calculated itself as heavy armor. But the first one is a natural 20.
So 32. Wow. So,
Nice.
so 32, 37, a 40. What
28.
we had?
I got
28?
28. Yeah, 28 total with the plus 10.
Yeah, we pretty much all appear on the front screen of Twitch. Like, oh.
You all step into the forest, and there's immediately a cool feeling. Not quite uncomfortable, not quite awkward, but you can feel it. It's almost as if the forest is aware of your presence.
Oh, that's not
As
good.
you make your way forward, and it's quiet. Looking around with your insight, you don't see any small creatures moving about.
It's
That's not
very
good.
not good.
In a
But Reagan
forest?
wouldn't know
Okay.
that.
Dewdrop, what's wrong with this place?
There's something wrong.
What's going on?
What's going on? This place feels weird. Why are there? Where's the wildlife?
That was my first question. This is a forest. We should see wildlife abundance here, and there's nothing.
Why don't you do that thing you do, friend?
Ah, yes, good point. Bing! Primeval awareness.
Where's
So
the devil at?
pretty much everything.
devil
and,
at?
and this is a forest, so this is one of their terrain. So this would be 6 miles. Pretty much everything except for monstrosity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nothing appears on your senses.
I wonder why. Because there's monstrosity out there, but it's okay. They'll look towards the other. I don't sense anything around.
Don't your senses go really far, friend?
Especially in this area. I'm well versed in forests, and yeah, no celestials, beasts. There's no beast here within 6 miles radius.
That is interesting, given it's a forest.
Yes.
With that information, Eldritch
do
Sight.
Do the plants feel alive at all, or do they feel fake?
Just doing a cursory glance, they seem to be living, breathing plants. As
I'm
much
gonna
as way
touch
as
it.
you understand.
Poke it with a
You
stick.
find a tree and just place your hand on the center. It seems normal.
Do I get anything on Eldritch Sight?
No, nothing seems magical to you. There's kind of the innate like magic of nature that you can kind of feel, that living, breathing, not organism, but ecosystem around you, but nothing magical.
What were you going to say, Liza?
Were there bugs or anything, or is it just big animals?
There's no animals, right?
No, I mean, I was
You don't see-
asking about bugs.
You don't see anything. No bugs. It seems oddly empty.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Because my that ability now covers beasts, which it always should have. So yeah, bugs should have appeared if there was somewhere around. So there's nothing. Like there's no beasts. Like there's no caterpillars. There's no ants. There's nothing here within 6 miles. That is wow.
Well, strange.
Mm-hmm.
Reagan will say, I see nothing magical.
Yeah, definitely be on your toes. A forest this vivid and lively, containing not a single beast in sight or within 6 miles, that is super suspicious. So this place,
You kind of feel like somebody's watching you.
Someone's watching us.
I don't know. I get a strange feeling. It's kind of like on the back of my neck. You ever have that when your hair stands up?
Yes, but normally when I get that sensation, it's usually too late.
that's not good.
You should work on that.
His past perception is low, dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I guess everyone just be cautious. Eyes out everywhere, because there's definitely something afoot in this location.
Besides, we're still very stealthy.
Indeed. Nothing can see us.
Did those fish friends of yours tell you anything about the island?
No,
Oh.
just some singing beings.
Okay.
Seeing beings of red that can sing really well
Ah.
with their tanned skin, dark skin. Gorgeous.
I know where you go with this. I feel you. I feel you.
Dewdrop, did you ingest any strange substances in the water?
Is that what it's like under the sea?
Yes.
Under the sea.
I suppose it's better. When
Darling,
it's
where it's
Take it
better.
from me.
When you got a lot of sand.
okay, I guess we're moving forward.
That was awesome. That was so awesome. Yeah, we're moving forward to the forest. That was great.
Okay. You all continue to move forward. What is everyone's passive perceptions?
Mine's
11.
20. I
20.
think Kira's is like 43.
I wish it was 43.
18.
22. When the observant feat comes in, it would be like a 40.
18.
Okay.
You could say that
Axel,
Dewdrop's passive
okay,
perception is legal.
What's up, Marie?
Axel, Layla, and Aspen, you catch not quite eyes watching you from the forest. You see this kind of what at first looks like a plant, but you realize it's some sort of cat-like creature. You can see centered on the very center of its forehead is this bright pink gem. And every time you attempt to kind of focus on it, it seems to disappear. And you aren't sure if you're dealing with one of these large cat beast-like creatures or multiple.
Well,
Those are
Layla
the
just
eyes.
kind of scoots a little bit behind either Axel or Aspen, whichever one she's closer to.
there's the wildlife, I suppose. I wonder if this wildlife's eating all the other wildlife.
Or is the wildlife here not considered beasts, but more of the other kind? That makes a bit more sense. The
There's
magical isles.
wildlife.
Yeah.
We saw a looks to be a cat with plant-like appendages associated with it.
Interesting.
And a
Dewdrop,
crystal.
pick it up
anything
earlier,
about
friend.
this?
There's a certain section of species that my ability does not cover. I believe it's called monstrosities, and so it makes sense that they would be here. I wouldn't be able to detect it because that's the one type that I'm not able to cover.
Interesting. What do you know about these things, Dewdrop?
Absolutely nothing. I don't think I know anything about these things. But it does look like a cat, and I want to pet it.
Can you talk to it? Maybe it's friendly.
Am I able to talk to it?
You have to find it first.
I guess I can find it.
Yeah, because you're a druid and all that.
Yeah, what do I roll for that?
Usually it's a
You're
spell.
trying-
Oh.
Are you trying
mean-
to find it or just cast speak with animals?
I don't have speak with animals.
What? Oh wow. Okay.
And you have been fired.
Then you can do that.
Unfortunate.
Our
Oh,
druid
wow.
has been fired.
That-
We need
that
to hire a
just
new
me-
druid.
That just means you just need to prepare it for today. You can always prepare it tomorrow. That's the beautiful thing about druids is they can change out spells and everything. So Aspen will. Well, do you make that out loud? Do you say that out loud? Because otherwise, they're just going to assume you're going to do it.
What?
Do you say out loud
Yeah.
that you can't speak with them? Okay, all right, cool.
I said I
Kitty,
couldn't.
kitty.
Okay.
That's all I did was like meow meow at the thing.
I don't think that
Nailed it.
works.
Nailed it.
In that case, Aspen will go ahead and cast Speak with Animals, and they are able to see things that are visible due to their blind sight. So they're going to look for the creature. It says, "Are you out there?"
Nothing seems to respond to you.
Does anybody respond to my meow meow?
Nope.
Oh.
All right, well, they could be shy again. We are most likely the first humanoids. I'm not sure what we
I
typed
thought
in.
you said people have come here before.
No, if they did, what
They've
I
never
recall-
come back, friends.
That's something that should have been, I think, should have been shared, and we did probably share it. I just forgot about it.
Yes, that's why I picked up the sand, because we are technically the first individuals, supposedly, to enter these aisles. There's no one who has entered these aisles has ever returned. Most likely, they never reached it here. So, in that case, we just have to be very cautious because we don't know what to expect here. And,
Great.
and yeah, they'll still keep an eye out on the cat and see if they can see where Plat Neko is at, and then they keep going.
You did not. Go sit in the corner. That is a Twitch username somewhere out there. I know it. I know.
I would
it.
like for all of you to make insight checks at disadvantage, please.
Oh, come on now. I'm a Go Dragon. Like, we are proficient in insight. Okay, no, all right.
Make what?
I rolled two
Insight.
2s.
Insight at disadvantage. Got a
Oh, no.
15.
Insight.
Ooh,
At
ooh, even
Oh,
with that.
yeah, no, I
All right, so it is 8.
Is that with
19
Yeah.
disadvantage?
with a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's wisdom, folks. We're bred for this. Even with your disadvantages, it normally screws me over. But this time, synthetic 20.
I got
Mhm.
a natural 1. Layla doesn't see anything. No
Oh,
Layla.
insight.
Layla feels very insightful, but really doesn't know anything.
Layla is like, there's gonna be a bug on me. There's something buggy going around here.
There's something buggy.
And she's just like fully behind whoever was closest to her, just like, nope.
Oh, Aspen will say, "Hey, Layla, can you come close just to make sure?"
You do feel the bump.
Okay,
Do it.
perfect.
Aspen,
Perfect.
you do notice this creature more often as you continue moving, but you don't pick up anything else about it. The forest seems to open up almost in front of you. You notice that the pathway itself isn't filled with as many vines and other debris as you would expect.
That
Other
is
than that,
very
the forest
strange.
is quiet.
Mm-hmm. And Aspen will look towards Layla and says, "Remember, we should always stay as close as possible. As when we do, it seems fire does not affect us when that takes place. When you
Gonna
go,
carry me on your back.
sure, that works."
Dewdrop's eyes become small.
Hey, she can jump on this too. I mean, anyway, I'm just saying. I
These
think
wings are rated E for everyone.
Both of our wings ready to eat for everyone. So, Aspen kind of smirks a bit, but yeah, they'll keep moving. Anyone else would jump on, it's fine. But it just seems to happen when we took that pill. We are.
You taking pills together too?
That little blue
Yes.
pill?
Mm-hmm. That blue pill allowed us to not be affected by fire, but only when we're close distance from one another.
Would you say that it kind of hardened you to fire?
As you all are progressing further and further into the forest, you begin to hear a voice, and it's low, and you can tell they're speaking common, but you aren't sure what they're saying. It's almost as if they are just outside of the range that you can make out their words. Is
Okay.
everyone sticking close together?
Oh yeah.
Like the Scooby-Doo gang.
Unless we're compelled,
If there's
like,
another
go
stealth
try-
roll, I'm scared.
unless we fail some sort of wisdom saving throw, it's like making me go, "Ooh, what's that? Shiny."
We still have Pass Without a Trace, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might be sneaky, but you're on somebody else's home turf, so crunching through the woods, as stealthy as you might think you are.
Mhm.
Probably
I'll
got a
stick with
magical
y'all. I'll stick
alarm,
with y'all.
though.
I'll risk it.
Be like, wee
You
wee.
all continue traveling. The forest in front of you begins to open up, and after a moment or two, you arrive at what looks to be a large, flat clearing. You see, in the center of it is this monument to something or someone. You aren't sure, you don't recognize what it is. It looks almost like a golden obelisk, though it is clear that it has not been tended to in quite some time. The luster on it is long since faded, and there are areas that are beginning to chip away. As you step into the clearing, you hear something move in front of you, and as you attempt to focus on it, it seems to almost pull your perception away from it. Do you all do
This better
anything?
not be a dragon.
Who- Wait, are they invisible? Because if so, I have blind sight, so I should be able to see it.
Don't know.
With blind sight?
You aren't seeing anything.
Ree, are you cheating, dog?
Blind sight doesn't grant.
I know
you
it's not
automatic-
true sight, but it's like
It. If I remember right, one of the main things with blind sight is that it lets you negate the disadvantage of not being able to see targets in combat.
Say that again?
I said, unless they changed it in 5th edition, one of the big advantages with blind sight is you're not getting penalized for not being able to see targets in combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
You could.
but it's not like seeing. It's different from seeing visible.
Oh no, it sees invisible as well now too.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And why we even have the spell?
Oh, well, blind sight is for folks who are like draconic based or something like that. But yeah, but yeah, that's why dragons have it. But yeah, they just look to the others to say there's definitely someone here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but keep cautious.
where to
Yeah,
now,
what-
friends?
There's this obelisk.
Do you want to interact with it?
That is a lot of gold.
That is. It's a pyramid, right? Of gold.
You just see Layla.
Not a pyramid,
like
an obelisk. So
Ah,
it's a
It's like a big shaft.
Mm. Watch the monument, but smaller.
The
like
fact that you did that over your microphone, like
like
It's in
Layla
front of
just
my
at the
mic.
at the mention of gold is just like, what?
Does this seem like something familiar in the religious sense, Reagan? This obelisk.
nothing that you remember reading.
All right.
Maybe if y'all are about 30 feet away from this obelisk, so you aren't able to pick out any fine details or anything like that.
How
we were-
big is the obelisk, though? Is it like really big, like
Looking at about 10 feet.
All right, man.
diameter?
Okay.
oh, that's not bad. Okay, I was assuming like 30. Okay,
Like 10 feet diameter or round?
Straight up, maybe the diameter,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
4 or 5 inches wide.
Yeah, that's straight up his
Five.
statue side.
5 inches wide. But yeah, it looks to you to be a normal sized obelisk.
Well, get closer then. Reagan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and investigate.
What is everyone's alignment?
Oh, mine's chaotic good.
I think
Chaotic
it's
good.
for Reagan.
True neutral.
As you all get closer to the obelisk, you see kind of laid almost an offering at the bottom are golden swords and shields. There's a golden chalice that seems to be filled with what looks to be golden coins, though you don't recognize where they come from. They're not the ones from the Republic, at least not from what you can tell. And then there seems to be flowers that have been either turned into gold or made out of gold. Very artistic. You think at a glance these items are probably worth quite a bit.
Aspen will look up to Layla over the shoulder and be like, these items are probably worth quite a bit.
Yes, but I don't think we should touch them. What if this is how they get all those people that ever came here? They touch it and then poof.
That's a
Nice.
good
We
point.
can throw a
So-
rock at it.
Is there an inscription
Whoa,
anywhere on the
rude.
monument?
Yes. I
Yay.
assume you all will get close enough to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Max
Sure.
is looking around.
What languages do you speak?
Oh,
Well, technically, I can speak anywhere because I have comprehend languages. But outside of that, I have Comic, Draconic, Celestial, Inferno, Deep Speech, Elvish, Sylvian, and Uncommon.
Yeah, I
Other
speak
common.
Orcish, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Let me rephrase. Everyone who can speak Elvish is able to read the script on the monument. And it reads, and you realize immediately that it's in an older dialect of Elvish. You aren't sure from where. And it reads, desires the corruption of the heart. Be true to who you are. Be true to justice. And you will be judged.
Speak Reddit.
true to yourself. And what?
You will be judged.
You will be judged. Okay.
So this is definitely a test.
Oh,
Seems like a riddle.
Maybe he just wants us to be true to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It
I
could
have
be
no
a
need of money
warning.
myself.
Generally good advice.
Says to what is corruption? So what Layla says makes a lot of sense. Perhaps these individuals saw this golden obelisk and paid the price because of it.
Oh, I was just going with the first option that popped into my head. I mean, it would make sense. Most people come here and are like, ooh, riches and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't stop to read stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
I
does that make
have
us
all
smarter?
of you make
Here we go.
charisma saving throws, please.
Axel
Oh.
points to the treasures and says, "It's a trap."
It's a trap.
25.
26.
Oh wow. 21. 19 plus 2.
17.
Oh, no. Why'd you do a charisma, Michael? Why?
Oh, I have a low charisma too. It's just that well, not
I
low,
got
but I
a
have a decent.
no charisma.
Oh God.
I
just had to
mean-
roll a 19.
It's not technically negative, but I rolled
Yeah,
an
this is
8.
true.
An 8 on a +0, so
Dewdrop and Axel, you feel a wave of energy erupt from a space behind the obelisk. And for a moment, you realize something is judging you. And for the remainder of the spell, we'll say, you all are unable to tell a lie.
We got zone
And
of
then a
truth.
moment later, you all feel the ground beneath you shake as the trees begin to almost pull themselves back, as if fearing whatever is happening, whatever is emerging. You all understand that whatever is happening is a primal reaction. And then you see the world in front of you begins to shimmer, and stepping out almost from a separate space and a separate dimension entirely is a large creature. Its bottom is that of a large cat with golden fur. And as you follow, your eyes find themselves being pulled upwards to the torso of a golden-skinned man and the mane of a lion. You see stepping out of this portal, golden wings spread behind it. Mortals have arrived to see me again.
oh, is
It
this your
has
shrine?
been 1,000 years. Why do you seek me now?
We
Who are
were
you again?
not here to seek you. We were here to see if this island is somewhere we could move into.
Reagan nods. This is the truth.
Why
Hello, friend.
would you seek the Isles?
We want to have an island.
What a place to call our home.
Seems
And
like
as
the
for
thing to
me, I
do.
don't have a home to return to. This is my
That's-
last bet.
That's a story for another day, Reagan.
How many places to call home in this world? I know the stories you mortals tell each other about this place. I travel here for home.
Oh, is this your home?
Well, apologies. If it is your home, we will look for a different island.
Are you a god?
No,
To
Hmm.
which question?
You're funny, dude, right?
I am an immortal, but I am no god. As for your question, Janasi, matters not to me why you have seeked this place out. You are unable to leave until you have passed the test or have died, like the many who have come before you. I was merely curious as to why more of your kind would come here.
Do we need to pass the test if we're not seeking you?
Yes.
Because we are not.
Yeah, we didn't mean to bother you.
To seek the Isles, to seek me.
Oh, so are you the Isles then?
Or simple
never met an
understanding. I am the spirit of the Isles.
Huh? Oh,
My apologies. I should have shown you the
Fascinating.
proper respect. I am Reagan Pero.
What
And
is
who
your-
might you be?
Exactly. What is your name?
Mystere.
You gotta spell that, Doug.
Or
Misty. Oh, straight up? Okay.
Oh, wow. I actually had that right. Okay.
Religion check.
Sure, you can make a religion check.
Man. What's the go show him? He's not really. He's not a god. He's a mortal being.
Doesn't mean he can't serve one.
Hmm?
Be an avatar of one.
Wait, why we gotta die though? We don't even know who you are. Why you gotta be so dramatic?
14.
You have heard stories of creatures like this, as sphinxes that exist to do something, but you don't know the details. They're usually tasked with something, some role, some guardianship, something.
I never thought I would meet an actual sphinx.
Oh, let's hope it's not the last time, huh?
You all are welcome to decide which of you will take the test, or you can take it as a group. It matters not.
We are a
got
group
it.
of friends.
I
I
believe a
believe-
group would be a better idea,
Mhm.
correct?
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We're in this together.
Exactly.
Ride together, die together.
I don't have friends. I have family.
We're family.
Grow up.
Bad
Mhm.
adventurers for life.
Is that right? In that case, I will make you an offer. Select one of you
But we
to
can't
die,
refuse?
and I will let the rest of you leave.
What?
What makes you believe he'd agree to such an offer?
I've seen many mortals in my time.
Did you not
all
hear
think
our
about it
whole
for an
friend and
hour.
family speech just now? We're
I
not
have
killing
heard.
one.
I have heard many people speak of friendship and companions. I find them to be the first willing to sell each other out for safety.
Baby, who hurt you?
Perhaps if we prove ourselves, you could become our friend as well.
It's true. Feel like a city with a sphinx would be a desired city indeed.
Make your choice.
I decline.
I decline.
No.
We're not choosing anyone.
Sorry, but your
Very
card has been
well.
declined.
Very well. Then you all will answer 4 of my questions. You succeed. You may make this place your home. If you fail, you will die.
Do we get to be your friend as well if we succeed?
That is not a part of the agreement, nor is it my role.
Well, that's unfortunate.
There's nothing wrong with upping the ante. Almost friend.
I would suggest you all focus on the task at hand.
I'm more focused than you realized.
Regan,
Amongst 2 sisters.
Regan.
The
Don't
first
flirt with
one
the
gives
scary
birth
aisle
to the
person.
other, and she further gives birth to the first.
Shh, dewdrop.
Who are they?
You're going to have to run that back. I'm sorry.
You say that
call-
out loud?
I'm saying that to you out of character.
No,
That was lies and interference. That was lies and interference.
No
Come
out of
on.
character. There is no out of character.
That
There
is not.
Sphinx.
Are you serious?
There is only Sphinx here today.
Guys,
That wasn't even my fault. Okay.
There is only Sphinx here today.
You can't expect us to solve it when you won't even repeat the riddle, dog.
Ask the Sphinx to repeat itself if you like.
That is so. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Now I have all of you make me a wisdom saving throw.
Reed, this is the most unfair thing you've ever done. You know this. You know this. This is corrupt, dog.
This is corrupt.
Yeah, because it's like it's not like I just straight up didn't hear you clearly. Oh no, dog. No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
27.
Natural one.
Michael. Not like this, dog. Not like
Michael.
this.
Synthetic
Everyone-
20.
Oh, let me get that wizard.
Who
here.
rolled underneath an 18. You
Oh,
are
wow.
frightened as you all watch as the Sphinx lets out a roar that seems to shake the ground around you. You can feel a primal fear seize you by your heart, and it's almost as if there's someone slowly squeezing your heart. Amongst 2 sisters, the first one gives birth to the other, and she further gives birth to the first. Who are they?
Here we go. Okay.
There's no way I'm getting this normally, so I'm just rolling an intelligence check. Like that's like what? I'm like, yeah, no. There's no way possible I can figure out what
It
this is.
hasn't even been 2 minutes, dog.
Oh, I typed it out. I read it 3 times. I was like, yep, nope, flip table.
You haven't even thought about it. You haven't even thought about it for 2 minutes.
I did. Oh, I tried. I was like, I'm looking at this like, what? What? This makes no sense.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
why
I
I read
already
the.
forgot
Okay.
what you said.
It says amongst two sisters, one gives birth to another. The first gives birth to the second. Who are they?
And she further gives birth to the first.
Huh? Say that again.
And she further gives birth to the first is the
Oh,
wording.
she further gives birth
To the first, yeah.
This is a bit unfair. Mostly because I've already heard this riddle and I know the actual answer. It's unfair to the DM if I just use my meta knowledge. So do you want me to roll?
If you know the answer, then it is okay. Dewdrop could have learned it from someplace. That is fine.
Okay. The two sisters are night and day.
I was thinking that.
Night gives birth to the day, and day gives birth to the night.
I think I remember you telling me this one time.
I learned it
I
from
was thinking
Totally
about, like,
Spies.
Night gives birth to many days, yeah.
So, I am hurt.
I was thinking that. I was like, that's too simple, but okay.
Correct.
This
I
one I'm
never
bored.
was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will, and yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe. What am I?
Dog, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. I was trying to type it out. That went too fast. Whoever saw me.
I
I
never
never-
was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will, and yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe. What am I?
Okay, here we go again.
Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Hi. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for the
wow.
raid. 21 people have joined us. So our party is trying to solve a riddle.
Yeah, I'm taking an F for this. Taking an F for this.
They're trying to solve a riddle.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's the future.
Take an F in chat. Put an F in chat for your boy. Because
That's what I'm thinking right now. It's the future. The answer is the future. I'm not keying it in. I'm not keying it in.
I will repeat it since we just have a whole bunch of people just join us. So I never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will, and yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe. What am I?
Hi, Jess. Can we roll for hints?
yeah, or intelligence check to see if I just know it. Because there's no way I'm picking this up. Oh, it's
You could make an intelligence check to see if you're able to put things together.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Go ahead, take it.
With, you said insight or intelligence?
It's intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, so it's 24.
Okay. The natural 20, you figure it definitely isn't a tangible thing. Based on the description given, it doesn't sound like it's meant to be an object. It's more of a concept. So, and you figure that it's something connected to hope in some way. It could be time. It could be wishes. But you think it's something in that kind of concept, that realm.
Dreams.
You all may take as much time as you wish.
Sounds kind of like
No.
dreams.
No time will pass for your companions outside.
Oh, that's empty. I mean, you can past tense have had a dream. That's the thing about it. And the clue is I never was. That's why I'm thinking like the future. But then again, in this world, you got people with future sight, and there's clairvoyant magic. So it's like,
Well, that's why the future gives them hope, because they can see it.
Could it be just tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Does Dewdrop say tomorrow out loud?
Yes.
You do not sound very sure, Mr.
I mean, we're never gonna have a tomorrow. It'll never be was. There will always be a tomorrow. We won't ever see tomorrow because it
becomes today. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right.
so I was in
we're
the ballpark,
confident
but I didn't iron it down.
tomorrow.
I'll go with tomorrow.
Your wisdom proves to be of great aid to you today, young druid. The answer is correct.
Out of character, Glyza likes ReeRoles. In character, she's from Minnesota.
What's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with anything?
It's just really cool.
Just don't like Minnesota, I guess.
What's this got to do with?
Are you ready for the next one?
Sure.
Some try to hide. Some try to cheat. But time will show. We always will meet. Try as you might to guess my name. What am I?
Is that death? No, it can't be death. No, I couldn't catch what. There's no way I could guess what.
Why not? 80% of that is syncing up to death.
Yeah, so you want to try hide death, you want to try cheat it. We always meet death no matter what. Try as we might to guess my name.
The part is guessing my name.
You'll know when you do.
I got it. Rumpelstiltskin.
So if he claims us, we'll know who he is for real. So it's death.
Yeah, because we even met death. Death wasn't given a name, so in universe. I'm down for locking in death.
Yeah, nameless one. Yeah, he'll be named.
You weren't there for that episode, but yeah.
Oh, is death a she? Maybe they're non-binary.
This is possible.
Or let them claim whatever pronoun they want.
Does anyone to give that as an answer?
A pronoun thing, or
Reagan will take the risk.
Well, no, I mean, Aspen came up with it, so I mean.
Oh no, take the credit there. Take the credit there.
Death? Is death correct?
Sounds as if you are guessing, young gold dragon. Are you sure of your answer?
I'll be honest, ReeRoles are a weak plate for me. But this is the best I can think of. So yes, death it is.
Your answer is correct.
I can't believe I guess what?
See, and you was the one talking about you wouldn't. I don't want to hear that from you no more. I want to hear from you no more.
I can't believe I guess what? Okay.
What can bring back the dead? Make you cry, make you laugh, make you young, is born in an instant, yet lasts a lifetime.
A memory.
Yeah.
Wow.
Reagan will say a memory.
It's one of the
he-
popular ones.
Because he remembers this riddle.
I actually don't. I was just listening. I promise you.
It's okay. Somebody has to.
Is that a
Oh.
Oh no.
Do the rest of you agree with your companion?
That makes the most sense.
It's only logical.
Great in seconds, lasts a lifetime. It's a memory.
You would gamble your lives on such a hasty answer?
I certainly will.
You speak as though the speed of the answer plays into its correctness.
Or you just want us to change our answer so that you could kill us.
I think the thing just likes to toy with us, Dewdrop.
To kill us like a cat, because he's a cat.
You want to talk about me antagonizing the Sphinx? Okay, then.
The paladin is correct. You have earned your survival. And I will
What about
allow
your
you
friendship?
Yeah, we want to be your friend.
I will
your
allow
friendship
for
is
you
magic.
to stay here on the island.
If
But are we friends?
Oh, I so would
No.
like that. Oh,
My,
Such a
que-
shame.
my
are we
question.
brothers?
No.
Battle
Oh.
Bros.
I make one final offer to you all. There is one more riddle. You have secured your safety and the safety of your companions, and you may take what you've earned and leave. Or you may face a final question and take a chance to obtain the item that was bestowed upon me by a long-lost divinity for my safekeeping. If you answer the final question incorrectly, you will die. What will you do?
This is a test. The first statement on the symbol says, greed ruins all. Wouldn't this be greedy?
I would say so. I mean, we did get what we came for.
I agree.
Did
And
we
I
get
do
what we
hear
came for, which is to live in this island?
I do hear that greedy children die.
This is true. Our
Do-
friend here just said we have to take something and leave. We do not wish to leave.
Is that an option for us if we do not wish to leave?
You may live on the island. This area will be permanently unavailable to you, but the rest of the island is open to you. To do as you wish, within reason.
But I feel like we don't need to fight or answer this last riddle. You keep to your beautiful island part, and we will keep to ours, and the twain shall never meet.
Reagan will actually stick his hand out. It's a pleasure to meet you, neighbor.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Reagan nods affirmative.
Yeah, we're not
And
about
still
to
out.
oust you.
As you make your decision and give your answer, you find the world around you begins to shimmer as if standing amongst a heat illusion. As you attempt to focus your eyes, you find yourself standing back on the beach. The ship seems to be fine. The forest behind you seems different somehow, less active, less interesting.
How about
And
the
that
obelisk?
is where we are going to take a break for the evening. We will be back in about 15 minutes, everyone. to continue this story. All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to our finale of season 1 of Arethian Nights. We are going to dive back in as our party finds themselves transported back to the entrance of this forest on the Mystic Isles. You'll have managed to answer the Sphinx's 4 riddles, choosing not to take the 5th one and abandoning the opportunity for additional gifts. You all see now that the boat seems to still be in the same place from before. You see Elias is still working on the smaller one. What do y'all want to do?
I guess we should start unloading the stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're going to go ahead once again cast primeval
I
awareness.
was hoping you would.
Yeah, now that the illusion is done, somehow the illusion cover everything to be able to fully detect now what's happening within a 6-mile facility.
You detect some things. You can detect some fish, some sea creatures around you. You can detect some smaller birds and things moving about.
Okay, that's good.
But that's about it.
Okay, so
land creatures, rodents, snakes.
No.
There's no like feral like deer on this island, or like pigs, or
Don't sense anything.
oh no.
I don't think this island. I think this island is a bit bigger than 6 miles long, but right?
Yeah, it's
Well,
probably double that from one end to the other end.
Okay.
But you got to think about it. That's unusual for a 6-mile
more
radius,
than that.
no rodents, dog. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
No
That's
flying
true.
squirrels, no nothing.
Oh yeah, no flying squirrels. Yeah, that's kind of odd. And there's nothing else within the pain, right? Like everything else except for monstrosities, nothing else came up. So he will look towards the others to say, so I went with my senses again, and this time I do detect at least a small selection of beasts. Not a lot, mostly birds, not rodents, definitely fish. So we should be able to survive, but our diet would have to change if you primarily lean towards a meat-based variety when we stay here, as most of our food selection will probably have to be from fish versus actual for meat.
There's nothing wrong with a fish fry, friend.
Yeah, fish is delicious. I just wanted to throw that out there in case anyone had any issues with that.
I mean, personally, I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Sometimes you just gotta go fishing.
Can Reagan go ahead and Eldritch Sight again?
Don't sense any magic.
No residual magic anywhere.
Huh.
Not even on the ground for which we're standing on, the field which it's still an open field, right?
You're back on the beach. So
Mhm.
just
Oh, we
down
got
on the
ported back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we really can't build on that spot. That really wasn't honest offer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's like still no magic. As far as I can see.
That's a plus. I guess we could go ahead and return to the ship and start to bring people to port and build our foundation. Or should we examine the location one more time before we bring in the individuals?
Well, I'm not one for scouting, but
I mean,
perhaps I can stand guard.
Okay.
we should find a like a stable place and tell them that's where we want it.
That works perfectly. All right. So how about y'all attempt to scout out the island and see what's a great place for us to start the foundation of our. We have not come up with a name for our city. Chief? Anyone?
Booty. It's still in the Rolodex.
Blue Boot. That was for the ship. I think that was for one of the other ship.
But we didn't let us use it.
Oh, that's still in the roll. That's what you mean
So
by
it's still in there.
It's still in the Rolodex. Blue Boot.
The Blue Booty Settlement.
The Blue Booty Settlement.
Hey,
Or it could
hey,
be like Shy Ronnie's Shacktown.
Sir.
First of all,
Mm,
we can't say that on the
Shirani.
internet. We can't say that on the internet. We can't say that on Twitch.
Gonna get banned?
Oh, Ree, you ain't that high up on numbers. They ain't gonna get you.
you know
It's
the
okay,
blue
SNL. I'm don't sue me.
the blue booty would make a really good name for a tavern.
Yes, agreed. And when we established a tavern, we can name it the Blue Booty.
Did you ever put Layla down, or is she just clinging to you?
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, he's not letting go of that flame immunity, not until they know that's it's safe for right now.
Stand right here.
Whereas Layla's like, oh, I'm being carried. Never mind. I'm fine here.
I'm enjoying this. All right. So yeah, I guess we
It was
start
on
making.
scout mission.
Yeah, we go. Well, all of us, right? Or does anyone stay behind?
I mean, Reagan can stay behind. Guard
I have to
Elias.
guard the boat.
Okay.
In
well,
case something happens.
Okay.
Are you all trying to be stealthy, or are you just trying to look around?
Be stealthy. Just we still don't know. So.
Roll stuff checks.
All right.
And I believe Pass Without a Trace lasts like an hour, so that would still be in effect. Oh, what is Dewdrop coming with you?
Yeah. Right.
Right, then yeah, I would still be in effect. Still be in effect.
It was passed without a trace. It's a 27.
Ooh. It must have been a low roll.
It
Yeah,
was a
what-
6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that had to be a sub 10 roll. As
Are we? You said without pass, without trace.
with pass without.
With it,
With
with
it.
it, it's 39.
Anybody roll underneath a 20?
Nope.
No. Okay.
He's just like y'all too sneaky.
All right. If you all are trying to find a good place, you would need to make a survival check. So you can all make survival checks. You can give. Actually, now it's either one of you can make it, and then you all can assist by giving them advantage.
I think either Dewdrop or I would probably have the highest survival. What's your survival, Dewdrop? What's the ticket?
Dewdrop.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, probably. Speak into the microphone,
Oh,
please.
Oh,
sorry.
there we go. Oh no, right.
Survival is 8 plus 8.
Okay, so we're the same.
I got plus 10.
You have a plus 10 survival? When did that happen? Okay, go ahead,
That's
take
what my
it.
sheet says.
Take it, fam. It's all you.
Natural 20.
Whoa, so a 30 total?
So
you became
y'all
a
was
god
wild.
of survival now? You're a god of survival now?
That's what it
you
would
all
appear to be.
spend some time traveling, and as you are there any conversations you all wish to have as you are moving?
I don't think so. I will say with the others while we're walking. Do you all think that last riddle was a test? Or was there actually an item at the end of the tunnel?
I mean, either way, the real question is it worth your life?
No. It wasn't. I prefer to have you all safe than risk it for a gold piece, but
Yes, risking it for the biscuit is sometimes necessary, but this didn't seem like that kind of time.
agreed. Just
I
curious.
wonder though what it would have been. Like, what item does anybody give a Sphinx?
Well, he said it came from divinity, so it had to be someone of the pantheon to provide that to him.
Yeah, but like, what would it be?
Would it be gold? That's for sure. Something of, the divine essence, I guess.
Interesting.
It was weird seeing another creature made of gold, I will admit. The only creature I've seen of made of gold are gold dragons like myself. So that was odd seeing So capturing something like that, very unique. Well, just curious. But yeah, I guess we keep moving forward.
Okay. You all continue to move forward, and you manage to find a section of the forest that seems to be peaceful. You kind of, it's not so much, you don't realize that, you realize that there is a lack of oddness here. You look around and you don't feel like you're being watched here. And you step into a clearing, and running straight through the center of this clearing is a mid-sized river that seems to be going from somewhere deeper in the forest and is heading down past you and towards the coast. You see there are a decent number of trees here, and it's high enough up that you can kind of see the general outline of the land around you. You figure this would probably be a good place to build something.
When they come across the top area, Aspen just unleashes like a mighty roar as like a stake of like, this is our home. Which would probably ring Layla's ears because she was right there. This is our home.
What?
Oh, sorry about that. This is like the spot. Do you all agree?
Does anybody else hear a faint ringing noise?
That would be from all of the loud noises you've encountered in your adventures.
You may have to work with that. All right. Well, so they will agree that this should be the spot. We have a river down here. We can look over the horizon for incoming individuals. So though anybody new who's not a comrade to us will technically have to deal with the Sphinx.
I think it's an excellent idea. I can't, I mean, we can obviously look around and find new places, but I think as far as starting locations go, couldn't have picked one better.
Mm-hmm. All right. Dewdrop, Layla, what do you think?
I like it okay.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess we can let Reagan and the others know and start to bring everyone from our ships on board.
Okay. You all are able to quickly return to the boat and begin the process of removing the materials. It will take a few hours at least. What do you all wish to do while this process is being done?
Well, Reagan's helping. He's going to try and strike up a conversation with Elias if they're working alongside each other.
Sure, you can speak with him. Elias has finished repairing the first boat by now. It didn't take him too long. And you're just kind of around. If you're here to make sure that I'm doing actual work, I can assure you, you don't have to be standing so close, Mr. Perro.
Not at all, friend. I just wanted to know what your story was. Trying to make an effort to get to know our Navy.
I can assure you I don't have very much interesting information to tell you. Just a wanderer, really. I get the feeling that your friend isn't exactly the fan of fraternization.
Which friend would he be referring to?
You
Yeah, I had to say that in character, yeah. Which friend would you be referring to? All my friends seem pretty open.
The really stern one. He seems to be very obsessed with ownership and control over things. It's very unbecoming.
Oh,
To each their own, I guess.
you mean Aspen?
Yes, Aspen, the captain.
Well, they may come off that way from time to time, but I assure you, once you get to know them, they can be one of the best friends you could ever ask for.
I think gold is the best friend a person could ever ask for.
I don't know about that one, friend. Sometimes gold can fail you when friends and family are what you need most.
Can it fail you though? I failed to find any problem that enough gold couldn't fix.
Reagan frowns and Paladin. Well, in my experience, I've found that gold isn't everything. It matters, but it is not the end-all be-all.
That is because you do not have enough gold, my friend.
Well, due to this trip and our recent adventures, I'd say I have enough. I'm satisfied with what I have. Too much greed can cause too much corruption, after all.
Not enough gold can cause corruption as well.
Wow, my boy is shrewd. My boy is mad shrewd. I got plans for Elias. I got plans for Elias. Well then, friend. By my guess, the way you wish for riches, you must be very frugal with your money.
Sure. Real cool.
I've tried my hand negotiating at merchant stalls, but I'm afraid my negotiation skills aren't quite up to snuff. Perhaps you can teach me a thing or two about bartering.
Oh, I can teach you many things about gold, my friend.
Nah, he'll leave it at that. Like, Reagan will not go back to helping.
Okay.
The door is open. Let's go.
All right. What about the rest of you? Are there any conversations you would like to have?
I think Ashley would just head off to Primeval Awareness one more time when he enters the spot that covers the other half of the island, just to make sure there's nothing of note besides expected.
You don't sense anything.
Perfect. Yeah. After that, you will continue to move forward.
Oh, did you say Axel?
No, Ashley.
Oh, okay. I just
Right,
paused for a
as you
second, so I
are-
was confused.
As you are checking around the island, you catch that same, looks to be like a glowing purple pink gem, kind of watching every once in a while. Always just out of sight that it's hard to pick up. You aren't sure if it's just one of them or multiple.
I think he was to be our friend after all. One day, who knows, maybe he'll join us at our keep. You all see him, right? Just
Reagan is back with the group, right?
It'll be up to you. This whole process will take a few hours, so it'll be up to you on how you
Okay, yeah, Reagan will
decide
be
to spend
back.
it.
Mm-hmm.
See what, friend?
Oh yeah, shoot, your lab perception.
Your
The-
passive perception is less than 15. You not 15.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, he ain't
18,
seeing that.
You don't notice
Nope.
anything.
As would say, oh, the Sphinx seems to be watching us from a distance on occasion. It seems like you have been slowly, perhaps wearing him down a bit. Maybe he would like to join us at the keep eventually.
We have such an attentive neighbor.
Hey.
Making sure we move in one piece.
Of course. Who knows, perhaps within a day or two, he'll provide us with some brown sugar.
I wasn't ready, Victor. I wasn't ready.
Oh.
What do you know of brown sugar, friend? I thought you hadn't sampled many of our cuisines.
It's a delicacy. But I digress. Yeah, let's go help with the ship and help bring the supplies on board. I mean, to our new location.
I'm writing that down. Dragons like brown sugar.
Yeah, I guess do our due diligence to help bring in all the supplies to help build our new keep.
Yep.
Would that be doing our dewdrop diligence? Dewdrop approved.
Throughout the next few hours, while this process is being done, you all realize at different periods in time, you all are being followed by something, though it doesn't seem to interfere. It's not at first.
And
Do you all do
eventually it
anything?
does.
It's the same cat, right?
You know,
Cool
it's always hard to get eyesight on.
You just get eyes on the eyes, right?
I mean, would Reagan notice at this point or no?
Nope, Reagan, no.
All right.
Reagan's passive perception is very low.
Yep. That's why I'm checking.
So, they'll be following us quite a bit. Should we approach them? Maybe they want to ask for something.
Do you speak cat?
I can, if need be.
Impressive.
In that case, Aspen would try to make their way towards the eyes to see if it's the same Sphinx and ask if they would like to, they wish for something.
Roll a persuasion check.
You got what I need.
Ooh, nice.
What you say? He's just a friend.
21.
And he's just a friend. Oh,
Everybody, stream's over. Stream's over.
We didn't hear you join in.
That's copywritten. Everybody's stream's over.
We didn't hear you join in. No.
I can't. I don't need to strike.
You got to do it one time. You got to hit that. Oh,
No,
baby.
We're just making a
need-
statement that, oh,
I don't
baby.
need a streak. Oh, I don't need to strike on my channel. We're gonna leave now. Bye.
Did he say we're going streaking?
3
On the
words.
street?
Come on.
Honestly.
3 words.
As you get closer, you find that this beast does not move. And as you approach, you find it looks almost like a feline of some sort, except for you see that it has the plumage of some sort of bird.
Oh.
It's lithe, 4 legs with this vibrant purple and crimson plumage. And then centered on their forehead is what looks to be like a shining garnet.
They're going to cast Speak with Animals. It says, "Greetings. Do you have a name?"
I can understand your tongue. I do not need for you to use such magics with me.
Well, in that case, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Aspen. And you are?
Maybe to me as Carbon.
Carbon. Well, we are here to build a home here. I'm presuming you live here as well. Where do you reside?
That is not for you to know. I am here to speak for my people. I
Oh,
ought to tell you that you and yours ought to keep your greed and treachery and track into not to go searching for us in the forest.
I don't think we even knew you were here until you started spying on us. So I'm sorry if you've had trouble with, I guess, us types of people
Layla-
before.
Let me get a history check. Or Arcana. Either one.
that face though. That was the face of full-blown despair.
Like,
Okay,
would you like to roll
okay.
a -5 or a -5?
For Fucking natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Actually nailed it, yeah.
That's hot.
Hanging out with
It's
Dio
this-
paid off.
This fits Layla. Layla, you've heard of these creatures before, but you thought they were a myth. You realize that they are referred to as carbuncles. They are prized by spellcasters. The gem on the center of their heads is supposedly able to amplify magic as if light being magnified through a lens. It is valuable.
Aspen.
Yes.
She's like doing the jumping thing to like try to whisper in their ear.
They would definitely go ahead and pull him up for another piggyback ride so he can speak.
That's a carbuncle. They are incredibly valuable to spellcasters.
Oh,
Incredibly valuable to have around. You
well,
can put me down now.
okay. They nod and place Layla down gently before looking at the carbuncle and says, "Well, of course, we will respect your wishes as you have your home. You will not, of course, enter your territory. Just tell us where is your territory. We will make sure to keep a distance from there."
Roll a persuasion check.
You having fun as a charisma character.
Gotta do it
Oh,
sometime.
17 plus 6, 23.
Nice.
Hell yeah. That's what
We
I'm
are
talking
to the north of here.
The north. I see. How well are you aware of Dragonkin, of Dragonkind?
We have not spoken with the dragons in millennia. They avoid bothering us, and we avoid leaving and entering their territory.
So you know exactly what you're dealing with then, Honor. So you know that, of course, we will respect your territory because we wouldn't want individuals to enter ours without permission and to steal from us and such. So we understand that viewpoint and respect it kindly. So with that, we will make sure no one will enter your home as long as they are a part of our keep. Respect you and yours and what belongs to you.
Respect of humans and other human-like races means little to us, but the Sphinx has deemed it well enough to allow you to live. We shall not challenge.
I am not a human.
Sphinx's judgment. You're human enough.
Dang.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
cold.
that, carbuncles?
It's cold. It's a cold carbuncle.
Hmm.
Hey, Reagan's just all to the side humming to himself. Ain't nobody told him nothing.
Speaking common, y'all can hear this.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is actually a loud conversation because I know y'all went over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Axel talked to briefly for a bit, as well as Layla. So, but you notice Aspen paused with that statement, knowing full.
Reagan
So,
will
like,
jump in then. Reagan's gonna come in with the charisma.
Because I was like, oh, I was being polite with you, and you have the nerve to say that I'm a human. Like, do you not know that? Like, do you not see the legs, the tail? But anyway, yeah,
What
you
happens if you make Aspen mad? You might see a carbuncle in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
I'm sorry, Carbon.
And copyright strike.
That statement you just made, I must admit my friend here is not too fond of that. And in the spirit of our new relationship, I'll have to ask that you refrain from using that tongue. I would hate to misidentify you as some common cat, now wouldn't I? We are neighbors, and we respect your new space. And I, for one, would love welcoming the new neighbors and having company. I cannot speak for all of my friends, but should you have need, and I am on the island, I would be happy to lend assistance. Reagan Para.
Roll a persuasion check. With
Yay.
advantage.
Yay.
You can't even do the thing because Aspen was slightly fuming from that. You were just like, oh.
Nat 20, total 29.
Oh, Nat 20's coming through all over the place. Wait, what's roll 20 happening right now? I don't understand this. You know what? No, I'm not gonna stop. That's false hope.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up. She being nice today. Let me have this.
I do not wish to bring disrespect to you all. There will be no problems for the humans and not human beings.
Reagan's gonna smile from ear to ear. I'm sure you have a lot of wisdom to supply to us. You all have managed to maintain a wonderful society, I'm sure. What is your diet? How do you live? What do you eat? I'm very curious to know. I wish to make sure that our friends can live a lifestyle that everyone on this island can enjoy and maintain and exist in harmoniously.
Well, now your people need to prove that your word means something. Perhaps in the future there will be opportunities for information and exchange. The plants on this side of the island are safe to consume, as are the fish. But do not go deep underneath the island. Many poisons exist there.
Thank you.
Your words, they are quite helpful. I can't thank you enough, Carbon. Are there any other representatives of your people that we should be aware of, should you send someone?
No, it will be myself.
Oh, your gate cut you off.
Of course it did.
No, I will come if need be. Well, now it is best for us to be separate.
As you wish. I hope this is the start of a good relationship. Reagan will hold out his hand to shake. Like humanoid to humanoid, not like human to pet. Like,
hello, fellow human.
The Carbon, you see him kind of nod, kind of dropping the front part of its body down into what looks almost like the approximation of a nod, before turning and springing deftly into the trees. A moment later, you all hear what sounds almost like the sounds of feathers ruffling as the trees begin to part and to move. You don't see anyone else, but you figure there were probably others nearby. And a moment later, the forest goes quiet.
Well, looks like we have nice neighbors, friends.
Thank you, Reagan, for continuing that conversation. I was trying my hardest to not let my temper take the best of me when he refused to acknowledge my draconic lineage. I appreciate it.
I thank you in showing restraint, friend. We wouldn't want to have an accident after we just received approval.
It's not good for the insurance.
Yeah, HOA.
Speaking of which, it's about that
We
time,
did get
man.
island insurance, right? This is a really big Minnesotan thing. It's like we want to make sure that if our island burns down.
Yes, we got it from the Totally Legit Island Insurance Co.
Wait.
LLC.
LLC.
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure everything was great, because somebody wouldn't let us get our own tailor to come with us.
Oh yeah.
Might as well get our insurance thing right.
I was trying to. I think I forgot what happened. I think we got
we got DM blocked is what happened.
That is true.
The DM was like, no, you can't do that. You should be a yes and D&D DM,
think
sir.
that now is going to be a good time for our story to conclude.
Hater.
With that, our party of adventurers are beginning the process of constructing a new home for themselves.
Oh no.
They have come across some new neighbors and made some potential friendships. But that will be a story for next time.
And then you hear as it goes back, it's just everybody complaining about a tailor we could have had, how our crewmates like that we paid money to was like, no, we're not gonna move when we tell them to move.
Liza has disadvantage on whatever check happens in the next season. Just the person, whatever happens to be. I don't know what it's gonna be, but whatever it is, disadvantage.
First of all, Ree.
I'm gonna hit the mute button.
Ree, just say my name, Ree.
I am trying to wrap up the episode. Anyway, I am going to block you from the Twitch audio from the rest of this outro. Anyway, thank you all for sticking with us and watching the season finale. It was a wonderful ride that let our adventurers make quite a few friends. Please join us. There will be an update to the schedule closer to the time where our story will be coming back, so keep an eye out for that. And for the last time, for now, let's have our wonderful people here introduce themselves and tell you where you can find them. We will start with Glyza today.
I'm Glyza, they, them. I am a person of many hats, podcaster, writer, variety streamer, talk show host sometimes, possibly a writer in the near future, hopefully. But definitely coming out in 2 books to y'all soon. But to see all of the stuff I'm in, just check out bio.link/classicalglyza for my schedule, or you can just follow me everywhere on the socials at classicalglyza, especially on Twitter, because I do make all of my announcements there. I'm funny. Sometimes I post TikToks on there, but I'm always a delight. So thank you. Next.
All right, Sir Monolith, it's your turn next.
Hi, I'm Sir Monolith. That was a fun season. Looking forward to the next one. You can find me at Sir Monolith on Twitter, and you can find me Tuesday night in the Mage game that we got coming up. You should definitely check it out. And if you didn't check out the first episode, you should watch that one first because it was really funny.
All right, Kira, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Kira858. As others have said, has been an absolute blast. Definitely looking forward to season 2, which I believe should hopefully start next year. You will see. In terms of projects, of course, speak of season finales, we will be having the season finale for Marvel's The New Vanguard this Wednesday. Keep an eye out this Monday on our Twitter as a special guest announcement will be released on who will be special guesting for our season finale. I, of course, also am on the Mage the Ascension, the Tower that comes out on Tuesday. So definitely keep an eye out on that. You can also find me on the GR Crew, where they will be doing The Expanse, which is a show from the Amazon Prime sci-fi show. That has also been a lot of fun. And yeah, you can find me all over the internet. I think that one of the things hasn't been announced yet. Has it been announced? Ari, has it been announced yet? We can talk. Okay. Oh, perfect. There's Dawn in Dallas that will be coming out relatively soon, which is a Hunters campaign that will be over on the Bear Pen. So also super excited about it. I think I'm not sure how much I'm going to say, so I'm just going to stop right there. And that's me. Just make sure to follow me on at twitch.tv/Kira858, as well as the Cookout TTRPGs. That's me.
All right, it's your turn.
I'm Mari. I, of course, play Layla here. When Price of Power is back, you'll see me playing as Sebastian. I played a couple campaigns over on Kira's YouTube page. I'm also over on the Bear Pen, where I storytell a couple things, including Dawn over Dallas, which will be coming out sometime this week. But follow me over at Small Shadow Snack for any and all updates.
All right, last but certainly not least, Earthranker.
Oh, baby, you You can find me on Twitch.
I'm going to mute both of you.
You too. On the Cookout TTRPG page as well. You can find me here at ReeRoles. Well, I think this will probably be the only game that I would have on this channel that is coming to an end now, because Ree don't like me no more. And I'm currently part of Parts Unknown over on Kira's channel, again at the Cookout TTRPG. And I will actually be on the Bear Pen coming up soon for Undead in Dallas Season 2. But yeah, that's it for me, dog. Take us home, Ree!
All right, and a special thank you to Melee Damage, who could not join us today, but is a very valuable member of our group. And please go and follow her on, I believe, all of the socials at Melee Damage. And then we are going to see if we can find someone to raid to go and show some love and attention to. And make sure to join us next time for our next story. See you later.
Bring me grits next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.